The first card you have your past is, yes, the devil. Speaking of trolls, we have the devil. So yes, what I'm seeing here is, I'm seeing someone around you who, they could have been stuck in some bad habits, or this person maybe couldn't stop whatever they were doing. It was something very, very bad for them. They could have even been an addict. It could have been quite serious. Or if it wasn't quite serious, obviously whatever they were doing, it was bad for them. It wasn't good for them. If you look at this devil, look how fat this devil is. Look at his belly. He's very fat. So he's not very healthy. And this person at this time wasn't healthy either. Their mind wasn't healthy either. Anyone who's addicted to anything, or anyone who's doing anything bad like that for themselves, has to fix their mind before they can actually fix anything physically. And yes, you could have been linked or attached to this person in some way. Maybe you were trying to help this person. Yes, I'm seeing that you are trying to bring something, some sort of growth or something really good to this person, to try and help them, or something like that. You're trying to bring something positive to the situation. Yes, if you look at the woman on this card, she has some grapes. It's only tiny. She has some grapes growing from her tail in the bottom left-hand corner of that devil card. And so, yes, the grapes are probably the only good thing on this card. But the grapes are, if you look at the grapes, they're tiny. Look how tiny the grapes are. And look how huge this devil is. This devil is massive. It almost takes up the whole card. So whatever you were bringing to the situation, there's no way that it could do anything to kind of help this person or fix this person, because the size of the devil would eclipse the grapes 1,000,000 times over. So whatever you're trying to do to bring to the situation, it wasn't going to help. I know you meant well, I know you were trying, but if someone's in a situation like this, if someone's addicted, or they're doing something bad for them or something like that, they can only help themselves. But I'm seeing that you are chained to the situation. Just be very careful when you're trying to help someone like this, because you can be lost in them. And sometimes these people might even be, they can be dishonest with you, they can lie to you. Just be very careful around this person. And also, don't lose yourself in this situation. There's nothing wrong with helping people, but you need to take some time out for yourself. You need to care for yourself. You need to help yourself. And really, this person needs to help themselves. That's the only way they're going to fix the situation. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have for your past is the Hermit. So yes, I'm seeing taking a step back, analyzing things. That's what you needed to do. You needed to take a step back from this person and this situation. When you're around this person, I'm seeing they stop you from thinking clearly. They might be dishonest, they might be telling you things, they might be doing things to keep you chained to them, to keep you chained to the situation. Because sometimes these people, if they're in this addictive kind of situation, they have other people kind of chained to them, wanting to help them and pouring everything into this person. And it's like a bottomless pit, it never ends. And then everyone's miserable, you're miserable, they never change, and it goes on like that. So taking some time away from this person might be a really good thing. It might be good for them, it might be really good for you, and I'm seeing that's what you're trying to do at this time. And yes, you are really caught up. When you're with this person, you're actually so caught up in this world, and that's where these chains are coming from. You're kind of chained to this person. This could be, I'm a bit confused. I'm not sure if this is a love situation or this is a friend or a relative, because I'm seeing that either it was a love situation and then you lost some love for this person because of their behaviors, or it could be that it's a friend or a relative. If it was someone who you loved, or you are still in love with this person at this time, or you were at this time, there was some love lost because of their behaviors. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have your past is the Page of Swords. So yes, this Page of Swords is someone's looking at you, someone's looking, watching what you're doing, someone's trying to work out how you feel about them. Now, it could be this person in the Devil card. This is why I'm thinking it could have been once a love relationship, but maybe you were cooling on this love relationship because of the way they were behaving. Could be something like that. This person's, or maybe you just took some time, maybe you had a separation, maybe that's part of what the Hermit card was doing, time by yourself. Maybe you wanted to distance yourself from them for a while, but they were still anxious, worrying about what you were thinking of them. I'm seeing this person or somebody looking at you on social media, watching what you're saying, watching what you're doing. I'm also seeing this person they wanted to tell you something at this time, and I'm saying wants to because I'm seeing that they probably still want to tell you whatever this is. They haven't told you whatever this is, and I think this was in your last reading that somebody wanted to tell you something, but they haven't actually done this yet. That's what I'm seeing. And also I'm seeing with this Page of Swords, he has his sword up like that and he's looking a bit angry. He has his sword up to the sky, and it could be that they're on the defense as well. So maybe you distance yourself from this person with the Hermit card because of their behaviors. Maybe you said something to them they didn't like about this, and then you've distanced yourself, and they're kind of a little bit on the defensive about that as well. But they're watching you to see what you're doing, or they were at this time. They might still be doing that if you're still not around this person. The first card you have for your present is the Lovers. So yes, I'm seeing choices here. These are your choices, and I'm seeing that, yes, someone was worrying about you wanting to walk away from them. So that's why I'm seeing this separation with this Hermit card. And I'm seeing that, if you look at this card, the man on this card is looking at the woman, but the woman's looking up to the sky, up to the angel, and you couldn't have a better thing to look at than the angel. What's better than to look up to than the sky or an angel or something like that? But yes, this person's worried that you're going to leave them for good. This person's worrying about this, and this is this decision. You have to wonder, you're thinking about whether you're going to stay around this person or not. And it's very interesting that this card has come up right next to the Devil card. So you've got the Devil card and you've got the Lovers card. So in one card they're chained together, you're trying to bring something to this with the grapes, and it's been swallowed up by this horrible devil. And in the Lovers card next to this, you have this couple, and he's looking toward her, but she's looking away. So he still wants you, or it might not be he, you could be a man, I don't know. But whoever this other person is worried about you leaving them, wants to keep you chained to them, wants to keep you with them, but you're not looking at them. You're looking up to the sky to where you might be if you did permanently keep away from this person, or leave this person, or leave the relationship. It might be something like that. So yes, the next card you have, your present, is the Ace of Swords. So yes, I'm seeing a few things in this card. I'm actually seeing something completely has nothing to do with this. I'm actually seeing that. I'm seeing writing. I'm seeing something about writing a book, maybe writing an application for something like that, something that leads to more writing. It could be an application to study or something like that. The other thing I'm seeing is a conversation where this person wants to speak to you. I'm seeing this again. This person in the Lovers card, the Devil card, the person who you're kind of distancing yourself from, wants to come and speak to you. Now, the Ace of Swords can be about a double-edged sword. You might want to hear what they have to say, and you might not quite trust what they have to say, because often people who are engaged in negative behaviors such as addictions or something like that, unhealthy behaviors, might not be honest with you, so you might be worried about that. It's also about cutting out any rubbish, cutting out any things that aren't honest. So you might be trying to do this, you might be thinking about that with that person. It's also a decision. It's also, two sides of the swords. Will I stay with this person or will I leave? That kind of thing. They're still worried about you leaving. They still are, and they want to talk to you. They might be trying to keep you chained to them in the Devil card. They might not be. They might have something else to say to you, but they do want to say something to you. That's what I'm seeing. They're afraid of you leaving for good. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have, your present, is the Ten of Pentacles. So yes, what I'm seeing in this card is, yes, I see this a lot in this card. this is about fairness. That's what I'm seeing. There are a lot of symbols in this card pointing to equality and to fairness. Okay, so one of them I can see just by example. I might move this up. I don't normally do this, so I'm going to do it this time. Okay, so one of the examples would be there's an old man sitting down, there are two dogs, and he's treating them equally. He's feeding them equally or patting them equally or whatever he's doing. There's a couple in the middle, they're walking past, their heads are equally the same height. They're exactly the same. They're meeting each other in the middle. So there's fairness there. This is also about, sometimes this card can be about inheritance and, giving things to your family, growing for your family, and, being fair with everyone there. Also, if you look at the pentacles, they're evenly distributed. You have the same number on each side. So that's what I see in this card. Sorry, I don't mean to make this a lesson. This is all what I see when I see fairness in this card. So yes, equality, fairness, and I'm seeing this could be about a family situation where someone thinks they're being treated a bit unfairly, but actually they're not. They're being treated very fairly. And I'm seeing other people in this family can actually see that they're being treated fairly. It's only the person that thinks they're being treated unfairly that thinks that about themselves. That was like a tongue twister. So this person's unhappy about something. They actually have a lot to be thankful for. Look at all these pentacles. They have a castle. They have a family crest. Look at that. So this is like royalty. So they have everything to be happy about, everything to be grateful for, everything to be thankful for. They're not seeing it. And also I'm seeing that when I see this fairness, you could be thinking at this time about hearing this person out in the Ace of Swords, hearing this devil person out, seeing their side, letting them hear your side, that kind of thing as well. So it might be fairness in that as well. So the first card you have for your future is the High Priestess. So look at you, you're very strong and you're going to be feeling strong in the future. The more you keep away from this person, the stronger you feel. I keep on saying that. You're very intuitive. You're a very spiritual person. I can see that as well in this card. And yes, they're worried about you walking away. You are strong, but this person is not strong. If they're addicted to things, if they have these kinds of problems, no, they're not strong. You are strong. And at this time in your future, you're going to keep on feeling strong. And yes, I keep on seeing they want to say something to you. They're going to try and get you to come back to them. They're afraid that, you're so strong, you're just going to walk away and leave them. And yes, at this time, I'm just seeing you sitting to yourself, not revealing much to them at this time. I think you're probably still thinking about what you're going to do, processing this inside yourself. What am I going to do? Am I going to hear this person out? Am I going to hear what they have to say? Am I going to speak to them? Am I going to go back and talk to them? These are the kinds of things you're thinking about. And you're going inside yourself. The High Priestess is a very intuitive, very spiritual person. So you're probably, you might even be meditating, but you're probably just going inside yourself, thinking about what you're going to do, using your intuition, that kind of thing. The next card you have in your future is the Fool. So yes, you've been through so much. This is just telling you, have some fun for a change. How can you have fun when you're around the devil? How can you have fun when you have this great big huge problem you're dealing with, when you have a decision to make, when you have the Ace of Swords, when you're trying to cut through terrible things? Try and have some time out. Try and do something fun. Try and get your mind off this for a while. Have a mental holiday. Have a mental break from this problem. Have a mental break from this person for a while. Get some fun. Go see a movie. Read a book. Do something fun. Go out with some people. Go to the park. Go out. It might be nicer weather. Go out somewhere. Get some time out of this problem. Get some time away. That's the only way that you're going to be able to see clearly. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have for your future is Temperance. So yes, again, you probably are going to listen to this person. You probably are going to hear them out. You're probably going to tell them your side. You're going to listen to their side. That's what I'm seeing here, because I'm seeing balance with this Temperance card. Great balance. You're probably going to come back and talk to them. You're probably going to listen to them. They're probably going to listen to you. And if you do that, take on board what they say, listen to it, think about whether you trust what they say, whether you agree with what they say, whatever it is, have a good think about this. Go out again by yourself, take some time out again after that, and go and think about this, take it all in, and then make a decision. But take your time on this. Don't let this person in this devil card try and chain you back to them. Don't let them convince you to come back. If you want to come back in your own time. If you want to leave, do it in your own time. Do everything in your own time, at your own pace. That's the only way you're going to be able to get some balance. That's what I'm seeing now.